Alright, what's up guys? Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 19th, 8:15 a.m. Eastern, and the market will open up here in about an hour and 15. So we'll do some pre-market prep. First, a little bit of housekeeping. I'll be in the free trading room at Simpler today from 10 to 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and then I'm in the options room from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you all there. And then tomorrow night, we got the second webinar for the Big 3 indicator. So come through, guys. Show your support. We'll hang out for, probably an hour or so. And if you come through tomorrow night, I'm going to hook you up with a couple of scans. All right, so I'll send you home with a couple of goodies. But yeah, guys, come through, hang out. It'll be a good time. You'll learn something. That much I can promise. All right, guys, we'll jump in here. And remember from last night's video, the major thing for today, if you're bullish or if you're looking for the market to trade higher, we need to get the S&Ps and the QQQ back above the hourly 21 EMA. All right, you get the big flush into Thursday of last week. A little bit of a bear trap. So you get the short squeeze. In the process of squeezing the shorts, they kind of clean things up here. Right? Rebuild the structure of the lower time frames. You're back above the hourly 21. The issue is when we rip like a bat out of hell like that, we end up 2.5% above the hourly 21. It's not really sustainable. Right? So one of two things has to happen. One, you got to get the pull back to the hourly 21, or you need a consolidation. The market needs to trade sideways long enough for the moving average to come up and meet the price. So looking at the last, 3 or so attempts here for the bulls to get something going, trap the shorts, right? Cancel out the big 3 sell signal, rebuild the structure, big old ripper. But look what happens on the first back test of the hourly 21. The market kind of craps itself. Doesn't find any support. And then we're back to square one. Right, trap the shorts, cancel the sell signals. First back test of the hourly 21. Down she goes. So yesterday we gap up. We gapped up from those 15-minute squeezes that we talked about from the weekend video. But then everything kind of rolled over. And that first back test of the hourly 21, you really can't say that it passed the test with flying colors. It didn't totally bomb the structure. It didn't totally destroy all the progress here. But we need to see the S&Ps and the Qs back above the hourly 21. If the bulls are going to have any chance here of getting a little bit more going to the upside. And the reason being is we're in a bear market. Right? We're in a downtrend. We're in a fragile market. So a lot of the progress, a lot of the structure that we're going to look for bullish trades, it's going to be on those lower time frames. So for the S&Ps here at the moment, we're set to open up around 384.50. 384.50 gets you back above the hourly 21. They got to keep it there, but it gets you back above. And for the Q-tips, we're set to open around 291.50. 291 Curtis Jackson gets you back above the hourly 21. So granted, we got about an hour and change here. Hour and 10 minutes before the open. But nonetheless, guys, back above the hourly 21, if they can hold the structure, we could definitely see things start to turn back towards the upside. Big piece of the puzzle, of course, is the dollar. So the dollar is down a little bit more this morning. And now the question for the dollar, especially with these daily buy signals, is this just a pullback to the 21 EMA before this turns a corner and rallies back to the upside? If that's going to be the case, it just makes it more difficult for the the equities market, the S&Ps and the Qs to actually rally. So if you're bullish in the market, or if you're looking for just a little bit more upside, ideally the dollar starts to trade back under the daily 21 EMA. We got the green big 3 on the daily, the 4-hour, but those lower time frames, they're neutral. And now the 5-minute goes bearish. So potential signs of exhaustion, but I think under the 21 EMA. For the Dixie, you see the market get a little bit more bullish in the short term. And then, guys, the junk bonds here, HYG. If the market's going to get something going here, HYG is going to have to hold above that daily 21. Back under the 21, HYG trading lower typically means the market trades lower as well. All right, so a few things to watch there, but as far as the futures go, I get the S&P's up about 0.5%, and we've got big 3 buy signals here on the hourly chart. Right, so even the futures here, first back test of the hourly 21 fails. They're trying to play a little bit of cleanup. And they have to play cleanup, right? We can't afford to hang out under the hourly 21. Here's your S&P futures. The Q-sters here. no buy signals, but no sell signals. Right. If we're under the 21 EMA, and then on the big three, we got a sell signal on the 2 hour, 1 hour, 30, 15, 5 minute. A little bit sketch. So the Q's trying to clean up the hourly chart here. We'll look at the small caps. The Russell 2000 futures. Couple buy signals here. Kudos to the small caps. All right, first back test of the hourly 21 fails to hold. But now we're trying to clean things up here. So a little bit of progress, guys. A little bit of progress after yesterday's slippage. And then Bitcoin here. Bitcoin held up pretty good yesterday. So we got green big 3 on the 1 hour and the 30 minute, and the bright green big 3 on the hourly. That means we got all the criteria, right? Trend, structure, momentum. Everything points towards path of least resistance being to the upside. But that also means that the bright green, we got a mid compression squeeze. All right, so low compression, mid compression, high compression. My favorite squeeze is the mid compression. So we got the green bean on the 1 hour here for Bitcoin. And if we can find that kind of combo in a lower time frame, couple of the squeezes, couple lower time frame buy signals, and if we can find that above the daily 21 EMA, it's got a pretty good shot at a pop here. So the reason I'm watching Bitcoin right now is I'm liking a few of the Bitcoin stocks. So we bought some calls in Coinbase yesterday. If you look at the Riot here, really nice daily structure, nice push. And then you got Mara. I'm sure there's a few more, but Coin, Riot, and Mara here, they look pretty poised. Now, if the market pukes on itself, Bitcoin probably does as well, which means Coin, Mara, and Riot, they're probably going to tap out. But here's what I like about Coin. Kind of as like a speculative play. Check out the weekly chart here, guys. We're super oversold. We're oversold. We're a good... Let me do the math here real quick. Let me do the quick math off the top of my head. Right, we're down here at $60, we'll call it. Weekly 21's up there at about 100. It's like a 60% move, right? So we're 60% under the weekly 21 EMA. So yeah, we're pretty oversold. But then you'll notice some signs of exhaustion. The histogram here on the weekly chart, that's gone, red to yellow. And then as far as the big 3 signals go, even though this is really oversold on the weekly chart, the only sell signal we have left is the daily. All right, so what you're seeing here is signs of exhaustion. From the bears' perspective on all those lower time frames, as they go from red to yellow, right, bearish to neutral, then the next phase here, and if you're really going to get something going, is to get back above that daily 21 EMA, and to get a couple of buy signals coming in. And for now, you got the 30-minute. So for Coin, we got a trade here. We'll close it on a close. We'll exit the trade on a close back under the daily 21 EMA. We're looking for $70-75 here. So all contingent on the market behaving. But for today, guys, those are the key things to focus on. S&P's, QQQ, hourly chart, and the hourly 21. Under it, things could get sketchy pretty quick. Right? So really be careful with your risk. If you got put credit spreads, you got calls under the hourly 21, you got to be prepared to manage your risk. If we can hold above the hourly 21, and I think the dollar keeps coming in, HYG trades higher. I think the bulls have got a decent shot here. So before I let you guys go, let's fire up the scans here, and we'll see what's looking good heading into today. All right, guys. So we'll start off here with the 5-minute scan. Pretty simple. All I'm looking for are 5-minute squeezes with either the green or the red label over here on the big 3, or the green arrows or the red arrows. But we want a buy signal or a sell signal. So Intel, hey, you got a 5-minute squeeze, but there's no context here. I don't know if it's a good long. I don't know if it's a good short. Pretty neutral. Give me the 5-minute squeeze of the big 3. We can get busy, guys. Right? Take it once, take it twice, take it 3, take it 4 times, take it 5 times. We'll take it 6, 7. We'll take it 8 times. No buy signal. We're done getting long. So Intel, nothing for the home team. Ford, bunch of yellow, right? Top to bottom, and a daily sell signal. So nothing there. Yeah, not too much here, guys, on the 5 minute. My goodness. My goodness, this is an ugly 5 minute scan. Let me see. Yeah, we're striking out here. All right, we'll move on to the 15 minute. All right, so nothing on the 15 minute. I looked. How about the 30 minute scan? Bank of America. Should probably change it to a 30 minute chart. That'd help. All right. One green arrow. Feels a little bit early, right? Wells Fargo. Boom. All right, there we go. So I like the 30 minute squeeze in Wells Fargo. And if we check the daily chart, got some decent structure. We still have a daily sell signal, so ideally that gets canceled out. But you're above that daily 21 and the 30 minute. We got the big 3 buy signal. So Wells Fargo is a candidate here. Citigroup. One of you mentioned last night on Twitter, in good call out here, Citigroup held up really well yesterday. So here we got the 2-piece combo. 30 minute mid compression squeeze with the buy signal. Nested inside of that, gently nested, is a 15 minute mid compression with the buy signal. Good call out on Citigroup. Little extended, but nonetheless, good call out. All right, so the banks, Wells Fargo, Citigroup. What else we got here, guys? On the 30 minute, BNTX. Neutral, no interest. We have got ADC. Neutral, no interest. And it kind of makes sense this morning that I'm not finding too many scan results here. Just considering yesterday's price action. Market rallies, market rolls over. Yeah, you're probably not going to have too much lower time frame squeeze action. So in other words, I'm probably have to be a little bit patient. Kind of wait for things to start to set up here over the next few days. All right, guys, hourly chart. We'll check a few here. I'm looking at the scan results on another chart. DWAC. Neutral. No, thank you. GameStop. All right, not bad. Looks like the mid-compression combo is on that 2-hour chart. A little bit extended, so I don't think we're going to chase GameStop. And 150 has been a really tough level. I think you kind of look to buy that on a dip. All right, guys, couple more here, then I'll let you loose. But the point I'm trying to make, I suppose, is, have your checklist, have your rules, have your criteria. For me, we just turn that into the indicator here with the big 3. Then have a couple of good scans. This is how quick you want your process to be. All right, I'm looking for bullish hourly squeezes that fit my criteria. Okay, how about BTX? No green buy signal. How about WOS? I can't read. VVOS, my bad. All right, I'm not going to take that. So the key is if you have your trade or you have your criteria, you got to just sit back and wait until your shots line up. Wait until the fish are jumping in the boat. That's what we're looking for. Right. Squeezes and buy signals in Zoom. Costco has been a great example. Squeeze, nice push. Squeeze, nice push. There was Roblox. Right, beautiful trade. Right now, we don't have too much of that setting up. Roblox looks pretty good, though. Not too bad. But yeah, guys, the point I'm trying to make is, have your criteria, have your trade, your pitch. Focus on nothing but that, and then just use, technology, a good indicator and a good scan, to kind of make your process a lot easier, a lot more efficient. But there you have it, good people. Hope you all have a good day. And again, S&Ps and QQQ under the hourly 21. Be careful getting long. If they can get back above it, the market's got a decent shot here. And what I'll be waiting on, bullish or bearish, is the go-to combo. Squeeze plus a big 3 signal. So have a great day, guys. Trade safe. And yeah, I hope to see all of you on Wednesday night. Come through. It'll be a good time. And like I promised, I'll send you home with a few goodies. Send you home with a goodie bag. But alright, guys, I'll talk to you soon.